There is a formerly independent successful artist named Lar Russell from Vallejo, California, salute to the Bay, that had a take on Lil Wayne's music in a recent interview that has the internet pissed.
I love Wayne so much, but I understand how someone could be like, man, this isn't the Wayne that like I remember.
Right.
You know?
No.
I had a moment in my journey where I had grew a disdain for Wayne just because I started listening to everything. Like I started maturing as a human, and I'm like, damn, I love you because I learned how to rap to you. But when you look at the contribution, it's like, man.
Now the internet would be split up. You either with this conversation or you're totally against it.
So I seen a Lar Russell clip that hip hop fans is mad over, where he made these statements about Lil Wayne. Lar Russell was saying how the way as he grew up and grew more mature, he started to grow a disdain for Lil Wayne and his music, stating how the way Lil Wayne's music didn't have substance. And he stated too, for the people who mad, he do have songs, but it's very few in between compared to most of his other catalog where he's just talking about shit that's not really that important. And I see a lot of fans, like, or a lot of like hip hop people, like, oh, see, Lar Russell ain't even shit to be even talking like that, and you know, Wayne definitely has songs with substance, and they try to name all the Wayne songs that have substance and everything. And as somebody who was still am a huge fan of Lil Wayne, but Wayne was my favorite rapper of all time until Kendrick Lamar showed up. Lar Russell is not wrong. Wayne definitely have songs with substance, and I can name a few where he's speaking on some real shit. Don't Get It, On Me, Mirrors, Let It All Work Out, Tie My Hands. Something You Forgot. Like, he definitely have songs speaking on some real things. But let's just be honest, most of Lil Wayne's music isn't just saying super dope fly shit that don't really have meaning like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. Wayne is still one of the best to ever do this shit. You know, every rapper doesn't have to be Mos Def and Talib Kweli. You know what I'm saying? But we're not gonna act like we're not gonna act like what Lar Russell said was some just crazy off the wall type of shit. And it's so crazy that y'all are acting like this, or I'm seeing this type of discourse when I've seen y'all talk about how the way a lot of Wayne's music didn't age well. So what Lar Russell saying definitely has some validity to it.
The Lil Wayne disrespect is getting out of hand. You have rappers on podcasts trying to say Lil Wayne has no substance, or Lil Wayne would lose to T.I. in the verses. Let's talk substance. Pray to the Lord, Something You Forgot, Georgia Bush, Tie My Hands, Trouble, Gossip. He got on an Outkast track and out-substance Outkast. Jay-Z retired, Nas tried to say hip-hop was dead, and Lil Wayne kept it relevant, cooking their asses on songs like Last of a Dying Breed or Beat Without Bass. And while Wayne was giving us elite lyricism, on the side he created a whole subgenre of hip-hop with his leaned out harmony. What Wayne did with auto-tune and songs like Me and My Drink is as influential as what Kanye did with 808s. I don't care. Young Thug and his children don't exist without Wayne. Cardi's last two albums are a direct product of Lil Wayne. Rebirth, despite getting a negative reception, created modern rage music. Songs like I Feel Like Dying and his verse on Gorilla Zoe's Lost created artists like Lucky. Drake was a conscious rapper Trey Songz hybrid until Wayne signed him and took him under his wing. Kendrick Lamar was out here making Carter 3 remakes and admiring Wayne cook up on songs like All My Life with J-Rock. Wayne was so dominant that he had people memorizing Mac Main and Birdman verses. Wayne did any and everything. He started rapping in patois at one point. I hate the fake pretentious rap fans who act like substance needs to sound like preposterous proportions. I never needed endorsements. You could put your favorite rapper in a chamber for 10 years and tell them to make a song that's as elite as the Dedication 6 intro. It would just be time wasted. Stop the Wayne disrespect. He's better than your favorite rapper.
Man, there's some fans that you can't tell them nothing about their favorite rapper, man. This man just got up there and said that Lil Wayne out-substanced Outkast on Hollywood Divorce. He said that Lil Wayne kept hip-hop relevant. He then used a beat without bass as a song with substance. Then gave Wayne credit for the leaned out rap, which is true, but doesn't really have anything to do with the debate that we're talking about. Substance, drug rap. Substance, drug rap. He then brought up Me and My Drink, which is a complete copy and paste of Big Mo's Bar Baby. So this is why I say I can't argue with people who didn't see every phase of Lil Wayne. I've been listening to Wayne since 1999 when he was in PT Cruisers with 16-inch rims. I'm not arguing with somebody who graduated high school in 2016 that's trying to tell me and educate me about Lil Wayne, especially who can't stick to the topic of Does Wayne have substance? Now, of course, X would have discourse, and this gentleman right here, Read My Soul, would tweet out, Lar Russell said he got older and realized Lil Wayne music wasn't talking about nothing. It ain't that deep like 90% of Lil Wayne's music. He didn't disrespect him at all. If you feel different, cool. But let's not act like Wayne is most deaf. Patty Sags would respond to an original tweet that said, I can't believe it took niggas to they big 2026 to realize this nigga Wayne don't do ish of actual substance. LMAO, just a bunch of catchy metaphors. He would say, we can do through any album and name songs with substance. I can probably name 100 songs with substance. Do not do this. D-Harp would say, facts, two things can be true. Wayne is a legend, but also a lot of Lil Wayne songs aged terribly, and his takes on the culture aged even worse. Now, if you haven't realized it by now, I actually agree with Lar Russell. Listen, I don't have to do the explaining though, because anytime that Lil Wayne has ever been asked about anything of substance outside of rapping ability, he has showed you that that is not his lane. He has seemingly admitted that. He has said, I don't have anything else to rap about.
You talk about that a lot. People are like, why does Wayne talk about pussy monster shit? Like, so much pussy talk, Wayne.
I heard that.
Wayne, there's a lot of pussy
Wayne
talk.
say talk about pussy too much. What the fuck else what y'all talk about? What you want me to talk about? The world? Like, come on, man. The world, Craig. The world, come on, man.
What's your thought on Black Lives Matter?
What is it? What do you mean?
The idea was that there's this movement called Black Lives Matter, thinking that the rest of America didn't seem to understand that Black Lives Matter.
It just sounds weird. I didn't know that you put a name on it. It's not a name. It's not whatever. It's somebody got shot by police and for up reason. I am a young, black, rich. If that don't let you know that America understand Black matter these days, I don't know what it is. Don't come at me with that dumb man. My life matter, especially to my I don't care if it was heroin in my cup. It's in my cup. You.
Drink Dolce. That's about it. That's the only thing in the cup right now. But honestly, it ain't nobody's business what's in my cup, what's in your cup, what's in their cup. It's your cup. Drink it. Die. Kill yourself if that's what you want to do. You could be drinking prune juice. Who knows? Who knows? As long as if I say this is death on ice in my cup, okay, I could be drinking iced tea. You just got fooled.
And did you ever think, am I a good role model? You know, am I a good example for people on how to live their lives?
I'm not an example for people on how to live their lives, and never in my life would I ever set out to be an example for people on how to live their lives. If you need an example for how to live, then you just shouldn't have been born.
Lil Wayne is a legend. Lil Wayne is one of the greatest lyricists mainstream-wise of all time. Lil Wayne had one of the best runs in hip-hop history. He had one of the best mixtape runs in hip-hop history. The Carter 3 is one of the most successful albums in the history of hip-hop. There's nothing that I'm going to take away from Wayne in these statements. Wayne is amazing. But Lar Russell is absolutely correct, and I'm going to tell you why. Because one, Wayne came out in 1999. He came out as a young teenager that was adopted by gangsters, that was part of the Hot Boys, and he was a child. He was not an excellent lyricist at the time, but he was very talented and he had a lot of promise. Then you got Wayne, Squad Up Wayne with the short locks, who was coming into his own. He wasn't there lyrically wise, but again, he showed promise. He was coming into his own. Then you have the Carter Wayne, where he was actually rapping with substance in a lot of his music. I actually feel like Carter 1 and Carter 2 is the best version of Wayne in my personal opinion. Then we saw in between the Carter 2 to the Carter 3, when Wayne dropped mixtape after mixtape after mixtape, that he picked up more so of a lyrical exercise. I'm going in on every song type persona. And it worked because the Carter 3 was a success. And the Carter 3 didn't just have I'm going in music, but the mixtapes is kind of what elevated Wayne into this godlike mode for Carter 3. But what I will say is, to me, that was the beginning of the end. The Carter 3 specifically, of Lil Wayne being at the top of the industry. And I'm only saying that because while Lil Wayne has had successful songs and successful albums since then, the substance argument comes into play that Lar Russell is talking about. After that, it was very far and few that we saw songs that had any type of substance. It was more so the same technique of, I'm just gonna go into this music. I mean, we gotta be for real. All the people that are doing these arguments about Lil Wayne and saying, yo, no, he does have substance, and they're naming songs, most of these songs are 15 to 20 years old. Wayne has had a whole nother career since then. And I think that's the point. We're trying to say, yo, Lil Wayne's better days are behind him. We're not saying he doesn't make great music. We're not saying he hasn't had any songs of substance. But if you put over 1,000 songs and y'all are only naming 15 to 20 songs, then what does that say about Lil Wayne? What does that say about his substance batting percentage? It's very far and few. What are the things when people compliment Lil Wayne? What are the things that they say? They say Lil Wayne used to go and take people's songs and make it his song. They're not saying, man, Lil Wayne went deep on that one. You see, a lot of people can't see past nostalgia. That's really what it is with Lil Wayne. People cannot fight past the nostalgia of Lil Wayne. He shaped a lot of these people high school moments. He was one of the best rappers at the time. You see him in a godlike lens. They can't bring themselves to criticize Lil Wayne. I got a partner right now named Kazadi. He is a nostalgia freak. Everything he talks about, we have to remind him, take the nostalgia out of it and be real with yourself. We just had this conversation about Lil Wayne the other day. Now, do I think that Lil Wayne has made great music? Yes. But do I want to be real with myself and say, yo, Lil Wayne is not the person I go to when we're trying to think about something deep, or when we're just trying to listen, it don't have to be deep like political. I'm saying, can Lil Wayne make songs like rapping as if he was a gun like Nas? No. Is Lil Wayne gonna make conceptual albums? No. Lil Wayne is one of the most interesting people. He has been on, really, he's been taken care of since he's 8 years old. Yes, he's from the ghetto. Yes, but he has a different perspective on life. He probably has never had to go without since realistically 8, 9, 10 years old. So I don't expect Wayne to turn around and say anything deep. I don't expect Wayne to say anything that's gonna touch our heartstrings, to be honest with you. So I'm just here to give Wayne his flowers. I'm not here necessarily to bash Wayne. I don't want y'all to think that this is a Lil Wayne hate page. I want to say this. Lil Wayne has done more for the culture than 90% of rappers. Lil Wayne is a trendsetter. So I'm just go ahead and give Lil Wayne his flowers, man. He's the Martian himself. He's the rock star rapper that introduced a lot of things to the culture. Like people have said, yes, he has a lot of sons in this industry. I just don't agree with him being a rapper of substance. And that's okay. I think if you really give it a long, hard thought, you would agree. But that doesn't mean that he's not great. We got to open our lenses. Stop being so sensitive about your favorite rapper, man. We can criticize him. I criticize T.I. on this page all the time, man. T.I. my favorite rapper all the time. They said that Wayne kept hip-hop relevant. T.I. was there. 50 Cent was there. Kanye was there. How was hip-hop ever dead? Lil Wayne is one of the major people that kept hip-hop alive. So let's just give Wayne his flowers. Let's engage on X respectfully. And y'all just let me know what y'all think down below in the comments, man. Do y'all think that I'm right about Wayne? Do y'all think Lar Russell is right about Wayne? Or do you think that we're just being biased? Do you think that we're being disrespectful to Wayne? Anything y'all say, I know y'all gonna get on here and say get off Wayne's dick. People are gonna call me a hater. They're gonna call me all of that. Let me know down below in the comments. I'll comment back. Let's debate. You hear me? Make sure that y'all hype me up. Hype up this video, man. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. And we out, baby. Boop.
IG-TheLaFlareLounge.
It's him.